Another evidence for evolution is presence. The evidence is embryological evidence. Whenever any organism develops inside the mother's body or outside the mother's body in egg, it immediately forms one embryo which develops into fetus and it develops into young ones. Okay. When we see initially the shape and size of fetus and shape and size of embryo, then we will find that the embryos of fishes in the initial stage resembles with the embryos of earlier amphibians, and gradually in case of reptile and aves and finally mammals. Or we can say that during the period of development inside mother's body, mammals look like initially fish-like body, then amphibian-like body, then reptilian-like body, then avian-like body, and finally mammalian body. So this is another example or evidence for which proves that evolution has occurred on the earth. One of the most critical and important evidence for evolution is provided by fossils. The study of fossils is known as paleontology. Fossils are formed by the dead remains of organisms which are buried under anaerobic conditions. This is the most important thing. Because in anaerobic condition there is no oxygen. In absence of oxygen, the organic matter is buried and it was pressed hard by the pressure of sand, which was later converted into rocks. Over a period of time, due to the increased pressure of rocks, the organic matter, in spite of decomposing, it forms an impression which can be best seen in metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are formed as a layers. Suppose this is one object which is buried and there is no oxygen present here, and there is a gradual increase of pressure by sand and other material, and after thousands and millions of years there is a clear cut impression which develops at this stage. When we dig for the purpose of mining at the higher depths of say 100 feet or more than that, then if we take out these metamorphic rocks, there are clear cut impressions, and these impressions are called as fossils. Fossils are so beautiful that we can get the exact picture of the hard parts. These hard parts are basically bones in case of animals, and stems and other hard parts of trees. By using various latest techniques like carbon dating, we can estimate the age of the rock as well as the age of fossil. By comparing the two fossils, we can exactly know that which animal was present prior to which animal on the earth. By doing so, we can learn the how evolution has occurred in case of plants as in case of animals. Means dating of fossils is very important. It can be done with the lead method, also with the carbon dating, as well as with potassium argon method. In India, we have got Paleontological Institute at Lucknow, where the study of fossils is being carried out to understand the process of evolution. It is, once again I am repeating, the most important evidence for evolution, that is the paleontological evidence. One more critical and important evidence for evolution is the presence of connecting links. As the name suggests, connection means suppose there are two animal groups, one is A and one is B, and we have got one animal X which shows half of the character of group A and half of the character of group B. Then the animal is known as connecting link between the two groups. This shows that this animal has evolved somewhere in between of A and B. For example, the simplest form of virus. Virus are basically non-living particles. They are considered as a connecting link between living and non-living. Similarly, there are many animals which are in this category of connecting link. For example, say a member of protozoa, that is Euglena. It is a very primitive animal which is found in freshwater ponds and lake. The shape of the body is like this. It is provided with a single flagella. There is a special part present here that is known as chloroplast in its body. Because of presence of chloroplast, this was initially kept in plant kingdom, but when the ability of this animal was found that it can move and it is showing other characters which are more suitable to keep it in animal category. So later on this animal, this organism was kept in animals. So it is considered as a connecting link between plants and animals because of presence of chloroplast. Similarly, we have amphibians which are considered as a connecting link between fishes and reptiles. These animals, they prefer to lay their eggs near water or in moist places, and for doing their routine activities they prefer to migrate on lands. That is why they are amphibians. But reptiles are truly terrestrial animals and fishes are truly aquatic animals. These are present in between reptiles and fishes. So amphibians provides an evidence of evolution in terms of presenting as a connecting link because they have larva, tadpole larva, which is aquatic and it bears tail as well as gills. The character of larva resembles fishes and the adult form is amphibious life, leads amphibious life. Connecting links are present and distributed most widely in animal kingdom. Similarly, if you see another example of connecting link, it is found in fishes itself. Freshwater fishes and marine fishes. There are the two groups which have different anatomy. There are special organs called swim bladder which is present in freshwater fishes. It is considered as a lung. although it does not serve the purpose of lung, but it resembles lung. So these fishes are considered as a lung fishes. Lung fishes uses this swim bladder for increasing their buoyancy, which helps in floating or swimming in water. This had got no role in respiration. But lungfishes also shows one character of bony fishes, that is presence of operculum. This structure covers the gills. The gills are covered by operculum in bony fishes. So these bony fishes shows half of the character of cartilaginous fishes, that is uh, they are present in fresh water as well as in marine water, but the character of operculum is purely a character of bony fishes which are present mainly in fresh water.